Is the spring, Klein, and Tomball, Texas area real estate market about to crash? Or is this just the opportunity that you've been waiting for? Stick around, sit a spell, because April 2026 data just dropped and it's telling a fascinating story. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Michael Griffin, the 5-0 Realtor, your dedicated real estate agent and market expert for the Spring, Klein, and the Tomball, Texas area. My team and I live and breathe this market, and our mission is to cut through the noise and to give you clear, actionable insights that you will need to make smart decisions. So, whether you're ready to buy your dream home, sell for top dollar, or to make your move to this incredible community, it all starts with knowing your market. Now, before we dive into the April 2026 numbers, do me a quick favor. Drop free guide in the comments below, and I'll personally send you the link instantly. It's the exact resource that you'll need to make a confident, informed decision, and it won't cost you a thing. Now, let's go ahead and get into the numbers. So first up, let's talk about the big one, median home price. As of April 2026, the median home price in our area is selling at $360,000. Check this graphic out. Now, for the year-over-year change, this is where it gets very interesting. We've seen a 13.7% decrease compared to April of last year. Now, before you panic, let's put this all in perspective. I know some of you are sitting there with the Pikachu face. This isn't necessarily a crash, but more of a market correction. See, we saw incredible, unsustainable growth during the pandemic years. And what we're witnessing now is simply the market finding its equilibrium and its return to more normal, healthy conditions. Next, let's look at the average days on market, or what we call in the industry DOM. This tells us how long homes are typically staying on the market before they go under contract. In April, our average day on market was 91 days. 3 months, people. 3 months and 1 day. That's a 17-day increase compared to just last year. So what does that mean exactly? Well, simply put, homes aren't flying off the shelves in a weekend anymore. Buyers have more time to consider their options, conduct inspections, and make informed decisions. This is a significant shift from the frenzied bidding wars we experienced not too long ago. Now, let's move over to months of inventory. This metric is crucial because it tells us whether we're in a buyer's market, a seller's market, or a balanced market. Currently, we have 4 months of inventory. See the graphic. A truly balanced market is typically considered to be around 6 months of inventory. So while 4 months is slightly favoring sellers, we are still much closer to a balanced market than we have been in years. This means more choices for buyers and less intense competition for the buyers. Finally, let's touch on sales volume. So despite the price adjustments, March sales actually saw a 4% increase year over year. Now understand this, that's a very positive sign. It tells us that transactions are still happening. People are still moving, buying, and selling in our communities. The market is active, it's just differently active from the pace that we had and price that we had last year. Now, you already know you can't talk about real estate without talking about interest rates. They are arguably the biggest factor influencing affordability right now. As of late April 2026, the average 30-year mortgage fixed interest rate is hovering between 6.11 and 6.30. Hey, do me a favor, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell right now, and share. That way you'll never miss our crucial monthly updates and expert advice. Now, the good news is we've seen these rates decline from nearly 7% Those were the peaks that we experienced in 2025. This slight easing provides some much needed relief for monthly mortgage payments, making home ownership a bit more accessible. However, there's also what we can call the lock-in effect. Many homeowners who bought or refinanced when rates were historically low, say 3% or 4%, are very reluctant to sell right now and trade up to a new mortgage that's 6%. So this keeps a lid on the total number of homes coming onto the market, which in turn helps prevent a massive surge in inventory that could drive prices down even further. So while rates are still higher than a few years ago, the stabilization around 6% creates a more predictable environment for long-term financial planning and, well, for both buyers and sellers. So what do all these numbers mean for you? Okay, let's break it down. For sellers, if you're thinking of selling in the Spring, Klein, or the Tomball, Texas area, unfortunately, the days of putting a sign in the yard and getting multiple offers above asking price within 24 hours are largely behind us. Accurate pricing from day one is absolutely critical. See, homes are now sitting on the market for an average of 3 months. So overpricing will lead to stagnation, price reductions, and ultimately selling for less than if you had priced it correctly from the beginning. Now, don't despair. With 4 months of inventory, we're still not flooded with homes. So well-maintained properties, especially those in desirable school districts like the Klein Independent School District, still command strong interest. So focus on presentation, strategic pricing, and working with an agent who understands the nuances of this shifting market. Now, for my buyers, this is actually your moment. You have significantly more power and opportunity than you did a year or two ago. With more inventory, longer days on market, you're no longer forced into rushed decisions or waiving contingencies or appraisals. You have the opportunity to negotiate on price, ask the seller for some types of concessions, request repairs, things that were almost unheard of just recently. The stabilization of the interest rate provides more predictable environment for long-term financial planning. Now, this is a fantastic time to be as strategic as possible. So take your time, find the right home that truly fits your needs and budget. Don't wait for rates to drop further, as that could bring back intense competition. Now, for our relocation clients, if you're considering relocating to our wonderful Spring, Klein, and Tomball communities, you've actually arrived at an opportune time. The market is more balanced, offering a wider selection of homes and a lot less pressure than before. You can explore our top-rated schools, our family-friendly neighborhoods, vibrant local amenities without the intense bidding wars and pressure. Now, however, understanding the specific micro markets within our area is key, as conditions can vary from one subdivision to another. So that's where local expertise becomes paramount and invaluable. Well, fam, there you have it. Your April 2026 real estate market update for the Spring, Klein, Tomball, Texas area. And the key takeaway is what? We're in a more balanced market, healthier than before, and it's a fantastic time for strategic moves, whether you're buying, selling, or just relocating. But remember, every situation is unique. So if you want to discuss how these trends specifically impact your goals, I'd like to invite you to reach out to us. My contact information is on the screen and in the description below. So let's create a personalized strategy that works for you. And if you found this information the least bit helpful, please hit that like button, share the video with anyone who may need it, including yourself, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more hyper local market insights, and real estate tips. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll never miss an update. And hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or want a personalized market analysis, don't hesitate to reach out. All our contact information is in the description below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you on the next one. Peace.